Hey. Hi. Hey.
Hey, hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey, it's working title.
hey,
Hey, I'm working here.
I'm Title here.
Hey. And
Ah,
together, that's why
that
we
was
call it
cool at
working
the Bunga
title.
King.
I'm working your title. Let's do a show. That's exactly how the pitch meeting went.
God, we fucking
So,
nailed it. So,
here we are.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute of the show.
Is that true?
Not for any particular reason. It's just more polite
It
not to
just feels
swear.
nice.
It's
Hey,
just more.
I'm making the first minute of the show here. Come on,
Hey,
fuck.
hey, I just showed up to the show. You're already saying fuck ass shit hell.
That's my favorite cuss. Is fuck ass shit hell.
I probably use it a couple times a day. So
That's pretty
yeah.
good. Um,
Tonight's show is a bit of a departure from our standard fare, or fare,
yeah,
as
funny.
people who have bad English pronunciation might say it. Um, we're doing a Muppet tier list,
We're doing a Muppet tier list.
ranking
You can
those
tell because
fuzzy, felty boys.
our video quality is incredibly bad because actually our images are very small and I made them much larger. And that'll be fine for most of the show, but for right now, we're just like a little pixely. This is how I look in real life. Actually,
Well,
the camera just kind of, yeah.
technology is pretty amazing because in real life, I'm like a lot bigger than I am on this show.
Yeah,
But I
a
look
lot of people
really
don't know
tiny
that.
on this show.
But on the other hand, I am much smaller and I often have to get blown up.
That's
Sometimes
true.
physically, sometimes emotionally.
Well, that's one of the reasons this show is so nice for us because it's very difficult to hang out in person because I'm always worried about stepping on you or accidentally sneezing too hard and just blowing you away. But here we're the same size.
What I really like about this bit is that we did meet up and I'm much taller than you.
Yeah, yeah, we met up and the first thing I said was, "Oh, you are tall."
Oh yeah, you're
Like you
tall.
lied to me about your height.
Yeah, no, I'm good at fibbing. Um, should I bring up our list? Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's just get right into it.
Here we fucking go. Am I still sharing my screen for you? Can you still see this?
On the Discord, I can see
Yeah.
it.
Perfect. Okay, everybody should also be able to see it. Um, everybody knows that we're the experts
Everybody knows
on
that you and I combined are one expert on the
one
Muppets.
expert on the Muppets because
Which
this is 100% true. Every single Muppet that I've never heard of, you are in real life best friends with, and vice versa.
that is correct. Yeah,
So,
Uncle Creepy and I hang out and get drinks like once a month. It's
yeah,
really
and
nice.
I assume you mean Uncle Cracker. Um,
No, I mean Uncle Creepy.
because I've never heard of that Muppet.
Case in point. I,
Perfect. Works out perfectly. Okay. This is, I feel like, going to be a really emotional experience for me. I don't know how to rank the Muppets. I love them a lot.
yeah,
And I'm
it's gonna be
worried.
so difficult for me to put any character lower than like a B. But I also like do want to force myself to. I want to try our best to have an even spread that is actually representative of where we think all the Muppets should be placed relative to one another.
Yeah, no, this is gonna get nasty. This is gonna get a little gnarly. Another thing I want to mention before we get started, we're taking our time here, but something that I thought was very fun. The way I've done it is we have like a deck of Jim Henson creations, which means depending on how long it takes, we might not get through this whole list. So potentially Kermit will not be on this tier list.
Which would be hilarious.
So uh let's go. Camilla.
Camilla, all right, I'm gonna start off being bitchy.
Hmm.
Camilla, her name starts with C. She's a chicken. That starts with C. And there's kind of one joke that is about Camilla, and it's that Gonzo is into her, and it's a fine joke. I think Camilla is a really solid C tier Muppet.
She's just nothing. She's just
Yeah,
so neutral.
she's a chicken. That's a Muppet. there's nothing more to it than that.
Yeah, no, I've experienced her in the past. She was in that Wizard of Oz movie, I think. That's all I got.
Yeah,
Uh,
she sure was. All right, who's this we have here?
okay, so I've seen Fraggle Rock. It means so much to me. You have not seen any of Fraggle Rock. This is Wimbley Fraggle. He is known for having a lot of anxiety, and also is super wishy-washy. He's what you would call a liberal. He tends to just agree with whoever's talking at the same time. People tell me I wimble. Not in like a political sense, but like when people are talking about getting food, I'll just be like, "Yeah, I'll do what the fuck ever,"
Mhm, yeah,
which is
totally. Me
which is a
too.
direct quote from Wimbley Fraggle. Um,
Oh, yeah, I'll do whatever.
he's unobtrusive, but since I've already called him a liberal, I think I got to give him a bit of a
You
bad
gotta put him.
rank.
You gotta put. Yeah, you gotta put him in the blue D tier.
The blue D tier.
My God, all
Um,
these image macros are so small. You're gonna have to tell me who each and every one of these
oh
characters
no,
is because
you're
it's so
so right.
hard.
Hang on, I can zoom
I
in.
have to like get really close to my computer, like I'm like your grandparent, like on an iPad, and I don't know how to zoom in. I'm just, is that
Yeah.
which Muppet is that? I don't.
Here we go. You're so close. Here he is. This isn't Floyd. Who's the which one? Who's this one?
He's one of the Electric Mayhems, and the
He's
fact
the
that
lesser
neither of us
known one.
know his name means he goes in E tier.
That's so mean, but you're so right.
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted us to know his name, he should have done like a cool ass trumpet solo or something with the
Yeah,
Electric Mayhem. That's on
he's one
him.
of he's one of the Electric Mayhem members who is only sometimes there, I believe, and definitely has never let out just like a ripping solo. So
Yeah. Oh man,
yeah,
Gonzo.
Gonzo, fucking ugh. My sister has multiple times said that she wants to get um I want to go back there someday tattooed. Uh, so I can't give him any less than an A tier. But
I'm
it's a
like
matter of he
Gonzo
matches.
should be an S tier. To me, he's like a top like he's an iconic Muppet. He has so many good jokes. Like he like some of the Muppet like he carries Muppets in space. That's a whole film that he just carries.
Because he's
Like
from space. Yeah.
he's from space. Also, his whole shtick with gender and like that it's great. Gonzo's S
Yeah, I was
tier.
gonna say non-binary icon. Truly, genuinely.
But yeah, Rachel in chat also concurring Gonzo is the horniest and therefore the best, which is
Oh
true. He
shit.
is so horny and it's awesome.
I didn't give like a horny tier.
Well,
Um,
it's okay because Gonzo is the horny tier.
okay, so nobody else can be an S now. We've we've really locked ourselves out of the S tier, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Um,
Is this Uncle Creepy?
is this Uncle Creepy? Is that his name? I
I'm
thought it
pretty.
was like Deadly.
Oh yeah, no, it's Uncle Deadly, not Uncle Creepy.
I see. That's why I didn't understand what you were saying before.
That was my fault, mixing him up with
um,
one of my real uncles. Um,
I see. Uncle Creepy, sorry, Deadly, d didn't have a personality in the original Muppets show. He was just kind
No,
of
he
there.
didn't. He hung out and he like said jokes when Kermit and Scooter and them were occupied. But I really like his weird, like I like that he has these like funky chin tentacles. I've always
Hmm.
liked how he looks. I would vouch for him to be a B tier Muppet.
I can see B. He is a B, as they say. As
You are a B.
he is a B. Um, and
You are a
that's not
toy.
just his blood type. You are a toy. This is
Oh
Grover.
shit. Oh shit.
That's
I
the Grover.
mean, it's not Super Grover. If it was Super Grover, he would go in S tier because S for Super, and it would be easy.
That would be easy. Here's my
Regular
take on
Grover,
Grover. Okay.
regular Grover is still like pushing S tier, but I think for me, Grover is like high A tier.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
like an A and a half.
he's a great anchor for Sesame Street. Uh, you can kind of pair him with any character, but I'm hard pressed to tell you like what would set Grover apart the other Muppets that would actually put him in S tier as opposed to A tier.
Well, I would love to play a little game about Grover actually real quick. First of all, my history with Grover, he's pretty great. I read a monster at the end of this book, and there was one page in that book where he tries to tie the pages together, but he accidentally ties himself all up because he's stopping you from turning the pages. And I had a nightmare about that page as a child. That's something that's worth noting. Um,
Mm.
I'm gonna pull a Grover move real quick, and ask you if you want him to be super good or kind of good, because that's one of the kinds of things that he'll ask people. Do you want?
That is such a Grover question, and I do want him to be super good because I do like Grover a lot.
So that's got to be S tier then.
All
We,
right,
we can't we can't dilly
I
dally. He
accept.
would be against that. Like that would
And
not be respecting him.
and you know what this means, Lissa? Grover is now horny
All right, I'm
because
gonna
you
move.
decided
Hang
you
on, hang
decided
on,
that
hang on,
S
hang
tier
on.
was the horny tier.
No, no, no. Okay, I here. Where's a pen? Where's a little is this the pen tool? Shit. Rasterize
Are you
layer. Sure,
making
why not?
a divided S tier of
There we
horny
go.
and non-horny?
This is the one section that is horny tier. I'll give him a little halo to show that he's like ascended into like a horny tier. Where's the colors? Where's the how do I change the color? I'm not gonna give him a halo. I don't know how to. No, here we go.
Everyone pretend like there's a halo, and if your collective illusion is strong enough, one will really appear.
Oh wow, you're
It's
all
like
so talented. That halo's
it's like
behind his
spirit
head.
bombs.
There it is.
Thank you for helping us do a halo spirit bomb on Gonzo for being horny.
A really good halo that we did to him.
Mhm.
Um,
Almost as good as Halo 2.
but not
Who's
as good.
who's this?
That's Denise. That's did you watch the 2015 show
I
at
watched it
all?
briefly. Oh, was she the pig that Kermit dated that wasn't Miss Piggy, like after their divorce?
Yeah, so Miss Piggy became an icon. Everybody loved
Mhm.
her. She's beautiful. She can do anything. She beats the shit out of you. And they thought, "Uh-oh, now we have to make a sexier pig."
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's not sexy enough to have a strong, fashionable woman who can kick your ass. We also need one with. Well, actually, no. Miss Piggy also has long eyelashes. What? Who is Denise for? Put her in D tier. Get her
Yeah,
out of here.
I'm putting her in F. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
yeah, get
She
all the way to the bottom.
the
Get her out of
reason
here.
she is literally a failure, and I'll tell you why. It's because she is why nobody liked the 2015 reboot.
That's so sad because I actually thought it was a pretty decent show.
It was a really good show, and midway through the first season, they got rid of her. And
God,
that's when it started going so well.
so brutal. Who is this? Is this the
Um,
Philly fanatic?
this, I believe, is the Philly fanatic. This is what's his name? Bertram? Bernard? He looks
Bertrand
familiar.
sounds more like a Muppet name. I mean, he's
Um,
just giving me nothing, to be honest with you.
give us nothing. Um, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
D is right, I think.
Now I feel bad about where I put Wembley. I think I only did it at like out of malice. I don't think we can question our decisions though. I think this
Yeah,
has to
no.
be final.
When we move on to the next Muppet, there's no going back.
Yeah. No,
Because if there's going back, then this would take all night.
they are seared into this list permanently. If you try to move Wembley, specifically Wembley, you will get scalded.
True. Scooter, I
I
mean,
like
what is
Scooter.
there to say about Scooter? His uncle owns the theater.
That's all you have to say. Oh, well, he is trying his best though. Here's
Okay,
my
so
thing
we'll
about
put him in
Scooter.
we'll put him in B tier with Uncle Deadly,
I
I
think he
think.
deserves B tier because I think that he had the energy of like the guy who was like anxious and trying to get the show together. Back when Kermit was mean, and then when Kermit became just like the really stressed out guy just trying to keep the show together, Scooter just became some guy.
Yeah.
So I
Although,
think B.
can I just say,
Yeah, I won't lock
you
him
know,
in.
but like before we move on from Scooter entirely, this isn't going to affect his tier ranking or anything. I just want to say this. The 2011 movie with Jason Segel, why wasn't Scooter his brother in that? Because
They look the same.
Jason Segel's dad would have been Scooter's uncle who owned the theater. It would have
Who
been
owned the
perfect.
theater? Would have all tied together so well. Um, Also,
Hire
he
me,
looks the same as Walter.
Muppets, hire me. Muppets,
Hire,
hire me.
hire Maya. Oh man. Unfortunately, on this tier list, we don't have my favorite character from the Muppets 2011 reboot, which is a large billboard advertising Cars 2 that the camera zoomed in directly on twice.
Holy shit.
That's not on this list,
If we
unfortunately.
get through all the Muppets, maybe we'll go grab that billboard.
We might have to. I don't remember this guy's name, but he is the one who is terrorized by Grover. He kind of reminds me of Wembley.
He's like a solid C to me.
He's better than Wembley because he knows when to just walk away from
Yeah,
Grover's
I think
scheme.
he's also similar to Camilla in that there's kind of one joke that he exists for, and it's like a pretty decent joke, but it's also just one joke.
It's just the joke. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Um,
put these two
oh,
old queens out
oh,
right
oh,
now.
my laughter really cut you completely off.
Get get these two old queens in S tier immediately, please.
We can't move on without being them real quick, though.
Okay, okay,
All
okay.
right. We're criticizing the show working title.
Oh, working title! Sounds like you should go back to the drawing board!
Oh, working title. Why? The only thing that works about this is when it ends. Oh, great. So
Working
fucking.
title? What is this? A Jay-Z music streaming app service?
Oh, unfortunately, they also I think have to go in the horny tier.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're. What do you think they're doing in the nosebleeds? Because you know they're not enjoying the show.
Hang on, I'm gonna move. Oh no, what have I done to Grover? Why are you on this layer?
What?
Well, Grover's gone.
Whoa!
Well,
Whoa,
Grover's
Grover!
gone.
Grover, how did you get to that layer, man? Whoa!
Who put him here?
Grover, where'd you
Wow.
go?
Oh man,
Whoa!
so unfortunately I cannot move the horny tier.
This
Um,
is just this is just like when Grover tied those pages together in your book.
don't talk to me about that right now. I'm still sensitive.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry. I didn't
One of
mean
them
to
is
poke at
canonically
old
bi.
feelings.
Which one? Do you know? Statler or
Oh, it's
Waldorf?
huh? Oh yeah. Do
Uh,
you know which one is by Rachel?
because that's good information right
Or
there.
which of the hotel men is bisexual? You gotta know.
You gotta know. Um,
All right.
well,
This
Grover
shrimp
lives there.
grosses me out, and I don't like him. I don't think he's very funny,
He's
and he's also just kind of nasty. I would put him in E tier personally.
holy shit. You don't like him at all?
Not
I
really.
think.
No, I think he's
Wow.
nasty.
Well, he is also pretty horny though. Here's my
He's
thing.
horny. He is horny for sure. I think though his brand of horniness repulses me.
Okay,
There's
okay.
there's something about the way this Muppet looks. It is mean. You're right. I'm not being nice to this Muppet.
I
And I'll say I think one thing about it is the way he looks. Just I when I see him, I smell ocean brine, but not like from a pleasant sea breeze, more like when you go in the waves and one sort of splashes you unexpectedly and pops right up your nose.
I could not disagree with you more.
Oh
The
shit.
literal one line I can remember that Pepe has said is, "I am so excited to be naked again." Like how can you not appreciate that? First time
All
chat from
right.
Boogie Night Rises to say Pepe
Yeah.
rules.
Like
We
chat
got it
also
now.
is chastising me for being anti Pepe. So like I'm clearly not in the majority opinion on this, but I think Pepe is a gross little freak.
Um,
With that said, I do like
well,
gross little freaks. B
I'm
tier is
happy.
just so hot. I'm okay with B tier. I'm okay with B tier. I think I'm gonna gatekeep Pepe from A tier though. Is that okay?
I'm happy to make like a gross little freak tier.
I mean,
Like if
like if
that's what
we're
we
gonna
have.
do
We
like
already have a
horny
horny
tiers
tier.
and gross little freak tiers, then like we gotta revamp this whole.
That's true. Okay, B. It's too complicated. He also has the line "gender is fluid" in the
Ah,
2015
fuck.
show.
Okay, fine. Put him
He's
in A
a
tier. Put him in A
he's A
tier.
tier.
Fine.
That's it.
He's non-binary. Put him in A tier.
Um, you got it. Like that's he. Wait, literally, I genuinely have to argue with you so much right now. Literally every reason that you praised Gonzo is the reason you shat on Pepe.
You are absolutely right. I recognize this.
There's a
It's
real
just
tears
that
in my eyes.
it's the difference is purely subjective. It's just when Gonzo does it, I find it endearing, and when Pepe does it, I find it like off-putting. There's I don't have a good reason for this. It's just how I feel.
Well, we're moving on. I don't know who this
Yeah.
is. I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, me either. This is a F tier because is this a
This
real
is
Muppet?
this
That's
is up
F
to you,
tier.
because forget about him.
That's a fake guy.
This guy not real. Nobody
Someone
made
made
him.
that guy up.
Get out of here.
Oh, speak
Um,
of the fucking devil, it's Walter from the Muppet
fucking.
movie.
All right.
Uh,
Can I make a criticism about Walter from the Muppet movie?
I would love for you to.
There is not one moment where he tries to cook meth, which is what all good Walters do.
That is so true. I also want to come back to like, there's no reason Walter couldn't have just been Scooter. Walter is F tier. I agree,
Walter
Nerixon.
is F tier.
Walter is
Well,
F tier. He's an F tier Muppet.
but he learned how to whistle that one time.
He did learn how to whistle, and you know what? Scooter can also whistle.
Shit. I'm not even putting him on the list. Bye, Walter.
Get
Get
Walter
out
the
of
fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to
We'll
look
know
at
that
him no
he's
more.
down here, but I don't want to look at him.
Oh, it's Birdo from Mario.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to have a little bit more trans rep in this episode. So yeah, Birdo and her identical twin, Bistro. Birdo and Bistro.
I
Um,
feel like they're A or B. I don't have a ton to say about these two, but I feel like they're A or B tier.
what are their names? I don't actually have a picture of Menomina. I'm gonna assume Menomina is also there in the middle between them, but I didn't
Yeah.
get a picture
No, we
where.
can just assume he's there.
Um,
And I mean, Menomina is like timeless. I think it's A tier.
I think it's got to be A tier.
Yeah. Everyone knows Menomina. It's been covered to death. Like,
Yeah, sure.
shit.
You don't. Carl the Big
It's your
Green
boy.
Bunny. That's my boy. I okay. Here's the thing about Carl the Big Mean Bunny or Rabbit.
Hmm.
Is he a rabbit? Is he a bunny?
Those are the same animal.
Yeah, but he's not called both.
Well, I would assume they call him Big. I'm not super familiar with this fellow. I would assume it's Big Green Bunny for the alliterative nature.
I hope so. I sure hope so. I really like this guy. There,
Oh
he's
no,
called
he's called Big Mean
Big
Carl.
Mean
Thank you,
Carl. Yeah,
Erickson.
but his full name is Carl the Big Mean Bunny, I believe. Um, Colloquially, we can call him Big Mean Carl. Thank you so much. Um, I really like
PMC.
him. He in Muppets Tonight had a whole segment where he would just eat people who were bad at game shows.
Oh,
No,
that's
he
fucking
wouldn't eat
awesome.
people. He would eat their pets. The penalty for answering a question wrong would be Carl the Big Mean Rabbit would eat your pet.
See, we need more of these types of game shows in the television landscape of
So
2021.
stay
I'm
tuned for
tired.
that.
I'm tired of. Oh, I'm on The Bachelor. I didn't get my rose. Now I have to go home. How about no? You're on The Bachelor. You didn't get your rose, and now you are bankrupt.
So get ready for a new 2MB Studios game show where if you lose, there's real consequences.
If you lose, we set one room in your house on fire.
I can put him B tier.
Yeah, I think B for Big Mean Carl.
I'm also, I know we made the rule about like being scalded, but Scooter does not deserve B tier.
Scooter, I'm gonna stick with my guns on this one and say Scooter does deserve B tier.
Okay.
I think he
Okay.
does. I think Scooter is underrated. I'm gonna be a Scooter Defense Squad member.
I respect that a lot.
Oh,
Um,
is this the janitor from Zack and Cody?
yeah, so this is Irwin, was that his name? Irwin, who develops like a time machine in Zack and Cody, where Esteban's a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Anyway, so so this is Abby Kadabi. Um,
I really like Abby Kadabi. She was kind of after my time, but I
yeah,
think
no,
she's a great addition to the Sesame Street cast.
I agree. I think that I need to make up for how much I was mean to her as a child because I she was introduced when I was like old enough to just be mean to Sesame Street for no reason.
Right, this
Um,
is for babies, and I'm not a baby.
and I'm not a baby. I'm in third grade. Yeah. Um,
Little did you suspect you'd find yourself here as an adult ranking the Muppets.
yeah, and I know better. I am a baby. I think she deserves A.
I think so
I think
too.
she's
I
pretty
think she's an
good.
A-tier Muppet.
The issue is I couldn't tell you a fact about Abby Kadabi. I
I'm the
just
same
relate to
way.
her.
She just seems cool. Like,
I just
that's her
like her
vibe.
vibes. Yeah.
Ooh, Electric Mayhem sax player. I
Oh, hell
love this
yeah.
guy. I
This is
love
Zoot.
his energy. He is there to have fun. I don't have a bad thing to say about him. I think he's B tier.
He's B tier. Yeah, he's exactly who we wanted whatever this guy's name to be. This is Zoot.
Yes.
And everybody loves him. Unless that's
Yeah.
Zoot. Unless the other guy is Zoot and this is someone else. Oh
Well,
boy.
he says,
This is
"Oh no,
embarrassing.
whoa. Put him up in A.
Oh my bad. Oh my bad. Ah shit.
Hurry,
I
man.
got excited.
Move him before the punishment incurs."
It only hurt a little bit. It's all right.
Ew.
The executives, like, they're chill. They're chill about it. I fucking love Sweetums. I love him a lot.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I knew this was gonna be contentious because I know that you love
Do
Sweetums.
you not like Sweetums?
I like Sweetums. I don't love Sweetums.
Hmm.
For me, Sweetums sort of falls into the Camilla trap where it's like I think he's a cooler Muppet than Camilla, like in terms of the way he's designed
He's better.
and built and acted. But I think it's the same issue of like that guy has kind of like one joke that he does. Although
And it's
and the
what
joke is like
his
swallowing people.
no,
But I
no.
will
His one
say
joke is that he loves his friends so much. His one joke is, "Hey, I want to hang out with you guys. You're really cool." He's the sweetest guy I've ever met. I would hug him if I could. Everybody always forgets about him, and that's sad because he just loves them a lot.
so
I'm not talking
here's
to you
where I
right
was
now.
going. Here's where I was going.
Okay.
I will say I think that in on the show he falls to that like one note character more than he ought to. I think they use him really well in the films, and I think the
Yeah.
films are like the best. Like the original three Muppet movies are like some of the best movies just ever, hands down. And I think
And
especially
that's
that
when he gets to
iconic
shine.
opening sequence in the first movie, Sweetums is really integral to. And I think just for that, I'm willing to eschew like my personal kind of not even distaste. I just he doesn't really do a ton for me, but I think he's important.
So, are we talking A or S? There's the
I
real.
think
I
A.
don't. I think
Sweetums
A.
is an A tier Muppet because like he's not Gonzo or Statler and Waldorf level for
That's
me.
true. No, that's so true. Um, Nobody's Statler and Waldorf to me. Like, I think Statler and Waldorf may be my favorite Muppets. Genuinely, I
Wow.
don't think I was able to make that call until I saw them all here. Um, I think they're my favorites.
If Pepe is A tier, Ratso is B tier because Ratso is grosser Pepe.
So this is not Rizzo. This is
I said, oh, it's the girl one.
it's the girl rat.
I don't remember her name.
She's the girl rat. You know her. She's in the show. See.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
she's in the show. Dr. Teeth. Are you
No!
kidding me?
S tier. S tier, Dr.
Are
Teeth.
you kidding me right now? He
He
literally
can't go
canonically gets stoned constantly.
he cannot go anywhere except S tier.
What a fucking legend. Can you imagine being the guy who founded the Electric Mayhem?
Literally can't.
I could
Uh
never.
oh, Yolanda. Thank you, Rachel.
Yolanda. That sounds right. That makes sense.
That's
I,
absolutely correct.
you know what? Now that I've heard her name, I remember her voice. I think I liked her vibes, but it's too late now. Here's Seymour. Hey everybody, this is Seymour.
Seymour goes in E tier, I think.
Yeah, Seymour goes like Seymour's not a failure because I feel bad about what happened to him.
Yeah.
But nobody remembers him. He was only
The
there to be
reason
Pepe's
Seymour, the
friend, and then
reason
Pepe was
Seymour the
better.
Muppet, if I may, the
Yeah.
reason Seymour the Muppet is dressed as a doorman is because that is his actual career in real life because he was not good enough to stay in the Muppets.
Yeah, he's just an actual puppet going around having
There's
to have a
nothing
different
wrong with
career.
him. He's just not that great at showbiz. So I think E
Yeah,
tier.
E tier is perfect. I also gotta zoom this out just one more notch. Um, Robin's amazing. I love him.
Yeah, Robin's fine.
Wow.
Why do you love
Okay.
Robin? Tell me.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. It- It's just because he looks like a little Kermit, and because the voice that I believe Frank Oz does for him is the same voice that he does for Gobo Fraggle. So it means a lot to me.
I'm okay with putting in Robin in B tier for
B is
baby.
good. I'm okay with B for baby.
What he is. He's a little baby.
Um,
Oh shit!
it's
Muppet News Flash.
it's Muppet News Flash. And I think you actually do have like a Muppet News Flash for us right now in the
Wait,
middle of
fuck,
the
I
episode,
do.
right? I believe
Wait,
so.
oh, Muppet News Flash. I'm very dehydrated.
Oh no. And see, if we were really committed to this, there would have just been like
Oh,
tons of water hitting you in the head from the sky.
that would be awesome. I
Um,
I wish we had set that up.
oh, that would have been amazing. If only
That
I
would be
hadn't
so
just
fun.
completely thrown you under the bus with that bit and we prepped it.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit! I got.
Um,
Muppet News Flash is a good bit.
Not a great guy.
He's not a great guy. It's a good bit. I think he's C tier.
I think he's a solid C tier. There she is.
Yeah.
There she fucking is. I don't even
Oh,
have to
S
finish
tier.
placing him.
Hey,
There
put
she
her above
is.
S tier. Put her
Okay.
above S tier.
Here's the
She's
thing
the
about Miss Piggy.
put her over the S. It's
Wait,
her
wait, wait.
tier now.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it is the piggy tier.
It's the piggy tier. Put her over
Piggy
the S.
tier.
It's the piggy tier.
We went off about this, I think, last week or like last show. The reason I love Miss Piggy so fucking much is she was introduced as like the shitty, like ugly woman trope of like, oh, she has a deep voice, that's not appealing. She has a snout, that's not appealing. She beats people up, that's not appealing. And now it it didn't even take. I was gonna say like now it's 2021 and we realize that all of that is a fucking amazing and the best thing you can be, but even midway through the original Muppet Show they realized, uh-oh, we can actually make Miss Piggy's ugly jokes because she's amazing. And we have to actually find new characters to put in instead because she is too good. And that is why they added her nephews, who are not on this tier list. I forgot about her nephews.
That's okay. They're not that great. Um, oh, I have one thing to say about Miss Piggy, and
Okay.
it's this. Call me Charles Grodin because I would treat her right.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you for saying it.
You're
Done.
welcome.
Who is this?
I don't know who the fuck that is. That's an F tier Muppet. Chat, if
um,
you know who that Muppet is and you really love them, sorry.
sorry. Great. This is also an F tier Muppet. I'm gonna be honest.
Ah,
Maybe D tier.
100%. 100%.
Maybe D tier just because um he's good at being as unlikable as he needs to be. He's like the Pig Beach
Yeah,
Muppet where like they had like
he is supposed to
pig
suck, and I
titties.
guess we should take that into it. I'm okay with D tier since he's supposed to suck.
Okay. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. The thing that I love about the Muppets as like their cast is that the reason like it's so rare in any kind of media, especially with a big ensemble, that the main characters are also the most likable characters. And I think what's amazing about um the Muppets, and I think really Jim Henson's vision was that
Mhm.
he was so willing to adjust to whatever was going on that he um would just was able to like use whoever people liked and put them in the spotlight. Um,
Yeah.
and I mean that's like because Kermit was just like a coffee commercial at first, and he was like, "Oh, everybody likes this guy. Let's keep him around." Um, and he's amazing. He's a puppet frog that makes me cry.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is, right? He's a puppet frog that makes you cry. You can go on YouTube and look up like tons of archived footage of Jim Henson playing Kermit, and like whoever he's talking to, every time they're looking at Kermit. They're not looking at Jim.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's like really really cool. Um
he's
I also
amazing.
want to say I do think just about everybody likes Kermit the Frog. I feel safe saying that. But I also feel okay saying that even people who don't like Kermit, I think they can still relate to him. Like
Yeah,
he's a guy with a day job and he's trying to keep his shit together and he's trying to keep his girlfriend happy and he's got all these crazy friends that are making things like fun but also really stressful. Like Kermit is a guy that you can just relate to.
he's
I
just a
think that's
guy.
awesome because he's
Yeah,
made of felt.
he rides a bike. I can do
Bike
that.
riding
I
is
know how to do that.
unparalleled cinema.
How else can Rachel can I pull up your comic? Do you have access to your really really good Kermit riding a bike comic? Because I think about that comic so fucking often.
It's a really good comic.
If you have access to it, um,
Maybe while Rachel works on that, it's Beaker time.
it's Beaker time. Beaker's pretty good. I can I've been taking the reins a lot. I can give you time to think about Beaker if you
No,
want.
I feel like we've been sharing the reins pretty equally. For me, Beaker is so like I've been talking about all night about these characters that like, oh, their purpose is to fill one joke, right? Like Camilla the chicken. Oh, that's gone to his girlfriend, and it's funny because he doesn't know what he is, and she's a chicken. Beaker is sort of the inverse of this, where there's only one joke you can ever do with Beaker because he literally just says the one word. But they use it to such great effect that he's like a fully dimensionalized character, despite
Yeah,
the fact that he does not speak a single word of English. And I think that puts him in A tier for me. I
he's a
was actually, when
very
I
good actor.
started this sentence, I was gonna put him in B tier, and I made myself realize how good Beaker is. He goes in A tier, I
He's
think.
really good. And I would also like to point out, I don't, again, I didn't love the 2011 Muppets movie, but I think they did have one of the funniest Muppets jokes for me of all time, which is when they did, "Smells Like Teen Spirit" as a barbershop quartet. And Beaker just kept saying me, because that's all he can do. Really fucking funny. It like I was not ready to appreciate it when I first watched it as a child of, I don't know,
I
12 or
haven't seen
something.
the 2011 movie since it was in the theater, and I feel like I need to go back and watch it.
Literally just watch that scene. It's so fucking funny.
I will do that.
Here he is.
Oh, this fucking
This
fascist.
motherfucker.
This bastard in F tier
What a
for
tool.
fascist fuck.
Really? Damn.
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing though, right? He is good at being a fascist. Nope,
he
F.
is.
Nope, F.
He is.
Never mind. I couldn't.
Well, like it's true that his character is designed to be that way, but I also just don't think he's funny. So
He
like he's F
really.
tier for me.
I think he's pretty funny. I like a lot of his jokes because he's just so tired.
I just
But
feel
I
like
don't
the
think he
funniest
deserves
things
recognition.
he I just feel like the funniest jokes he ever delivers would be funnier if they came from like Statler and Waldorf.
True. True. I
Like
well,
he has the same perspective as them as like, oh, all these guys are weird and this shit kind of sucks and I don't want to be part of it. But Statler and Waldorf like get to elevate themselves both literally but also like I think textually, and
yeah,
he doesn't. And so it doesn't work
true.
as well for me.
That's true. He is I think Muppets have a lot of like straight men. So I was trying to separate straight man from straight man. Um
Muppets have a lot of straight felt.
Muppets have a lot of straight felt in their jokes. I think you're right. Statler and Waldorf are kind of the straight man. I think Kermit can be kind of the straight man. Um, He's not straight though. He's not a heterosexual Muppet.
Oh,
My favorite interview with him is when he gets called heterosexual and he's fucking scared, and he gets like really fucking scared. Um, uh, uh, but yeah,
there
no,
are no hetero Muppets.
there are
That's funny.
no hetero Muppets. That's it. Um, except for Sam the Eagle, because yeah, no, it because every single Muppet is right. It's that idea that like comedy can either be like a sane person in a crazy world or a crazy person in a sane world. Um, and what's great about the Muppets is they're all just crazy people in a crazy world, including the straight men, except for
Mhm.
Sam, who's just a guy.
For Sam, who's just a fascist.
Yeah.
Um, Janice from the Electric Mayhem, I have a deep affection for her. I think she's
Really?
great. I love her energy. There aren't enough girl Muppets, and I
For
think it's
sure.
really cool that she's like a girl rocker Muppet. Um, I like Janice probably more. Like, I'm gonna rank Janice, I think, higher than she maybe ought to be ranked based on like the jokes she delivers and the stuff she's been in. But I just have a deep, deep affection for Janice. So personally, I'm gonna rally for her to be an A tier.
I can deal with that. I was gonna say B, but you sold me. I love a girl rocker. Um, Floyd is has to also be an A tier because I
Yeah,
he's my favorite
Floyd is
Electric Mayhem.
basically the male Janice, so I'm okay
Yeah,
with him being an A tier.
I'm
True,
I'm
Rachel. Everybody loves Janice. I would smoke weed with
everyone loves
Janice
Janice.
before any other Muppet.
I would love to smoke weed with Janice. Here's my issue. I'm worried that I didn't remember to include Animal here. So we'll
Wait, we
see
didn't
about that
include
one.
Animal?
If we didn't include Animal, I'll be very upset.
I feel
But
like Animal's gonna be in here. I feel
I
like
think
we
he's
got
gotta
him.
be. I don't remember. I took so much time making these screenshots. The count's really good.
Count is really good. I think he's also A tier. He
I
might
think
he
he's also A tier.
you could convince me that he's S tier, but I think he's probably A tier.
Why didn't I consult you when making this list? I'm not strong enough. I don't know enough. Um,
Ericson, I'm pretty sure that Animal is on here.
I sure hope so. Also,
We did a
if there
spot
is
check
time,
together of all the characters, and I'm pretty sure I saw Animal there.
okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, I
Um,
think Count is A tier, but if you think he's S tier, I'm willing to hear that argument. He's really great.
I don't think I don't think he's S tier. I think he's really solid. I think that what's good about his trope is that you can make a lot of jokes out of it. Um, but
I
he's
love a
fine.
vampire. I love a joke about things vampires have to do, like count stuff when it falls down, and then turning that into a character
Yeah.
is just really, really funny. He's
I
great.
forgot about that trope. Yeah. Perfect. I don't
Who's
remember the
this
name of
blue
this
guy?
one. This is
Is that
one
a
of
Fraggle?
No, this is one of the three. You know how in the intro of the Muppet Show, there's like the big guys, and then there's like the kick line. He's one
You
of the
make
big
sure to grab the
guys.
big guys from the opening, but like maybe Animal's not.
Don't worry about it.
I think this big guy from the opening is probably a D
Uh-oh.
tier,
Where's
maybe
the
an E
rest?
tier even.
There's definitely more guys.
Oh my
Hang
God,
on.
where'd all our guys
Where did
go?
our guys go?
That's
Where's
not the full. That's not our full guy
That's
stack.
not our full guy stack. Let me check if there's any invisible layers. None of the layers are invisible. Oh, you know what happened? Hang on.
What happened?
Um, I accidentally selected every guy underneath him at the same time.
Oh,
He is
hey,
fine.
speak of the fucking devil. There he is, Mr. Animal A tier.
Oh, thank fucking goodness. Um, yeah, no, I mean, easy. Him
Yeah,
and Jack Black, best friends.
best
Love it.
friends.
I don't remember this guy's name.
Um, he's creepy. I think E tier for him.
Yeah, I would do D.
Sure, D is fine.
That's Crazy Harry. Oh, fuck. This is the guy that the Gorillas based their song off of. Crazy
That doesn't.
Harry.
I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't change a single thing for me.
Well, all he does is dance. All he does is dance. Okay. Um, I really like Clifford. I like Clifford a lot.
Yes, but I'm doing a show right now. Sorry, Lissa.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm present.
Um,
Who's this? Clifford?
this is Clifford.
It's a
He
Fraggle?
hosted, no, he hosted Muppet Tonight. Kermit
Hmm.
in the lore of Muppets Tonight, great show, really underrated show. In the lore of Muppets Tonight, Kermit was busy being like the executive of the like Muppets network, and so Clifford had to take over the Muppet show. Um, and I think he's pretty good. I think he's a solid B.
E. Clifford.
There he is.
Hey, there he
Hey,
is. There's
I'm Rat
Rizzo.
here. I'm a
Go ahead,
fucking
put
rat.
him right next to Pepe, please.
They're best friends.
They're
They
best
kiss.
friends. They're best friends and they're lovers.
They're best friends and they kiss sometimes, but you know, they're chill about it.
I like that you made them kind of holding hands.
Yeah, they're best friends and sometimes lovers.
Oh, hey, I thought we did Kermit already.
What are you saying to me?
We did Kermit already, but oh, I'm sorry. He has a hat on. That's his twin. I was confused.
That's the other one. Yeah,
That's
no,
Kermit's twin.
that's Kermit's twin.
Okay,
He's a bear and he
thank you,
has a
Henry.
hat. It's
Yeah,
it's hard to know.
okay, so that must be Fozzie E. Bear then.
Yeah.
Um,
Fozzie the electronic bear.
I think Fozzie is. Oh, geez. I don't know if Fozzie is A tier or S tier.
I would say A tier. I was gonna say B or A, but what knocked him solidly into A for me is one time he laughed so hard at his own joke that he didn't actually tell it. Uh,
I think that
I love
is
that for him.
it's really, really funny. Um, God, I like wanna put him in S tier, but I'm having trouble sort of justifying that beyond the fact that I just personally really love him.
I love him. I don't think. Okay, here's a little quick spoiler. Rolf is S tier. Rolf is like super
Rolf,
S tier.
Rolf is 100% S tier.
I don't think
Anyone who
Fozzie is on
tuned
the same
into the
level as
show two
Rolf.
weeks ago has known for 2 weeks that we were going to put Rolf in S tier.
He has to be. I don't think
Has
he's
to be.
the same rank as Rolf.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so he can go A tier.
I don't have Columbo. I should have put. I was gonna put on Columbo, the famous
Hopefully we can
detective.
get through the rest of the stack in these 10 minutes and then we can grab Columbo.
Yeah, I gotta. Detective Columbo from the Columbo series.
What a
Um,
good show.
Bear. What's his name? I don't
Uh,
know.
I think his name is literally Bear. Put him in E tier. He's a bear.
He's a bear. Oh, he. I'm gonna give him a D because I think I liked his role in Muppet 2011.
Okay.
There he
Oh,
is.
there's our guy.
Fuck. Can we real
Oh,
quick?
these two.
I'm not ready to move on from Rolf quite yet.
Let's
Um,
talk about Rolf.
in order to not get copyright striked, can we both try to recite Coddleston Pie from memory at the same time? I don't remember any of the lyrics. I hardly remember
Literally
the like
only know
structure.
the words Coddleston Pie.
Okay, are you ready at the same time to do Coddleston Pie from memory from the very beginning?
Count me in.
Okay. A one and a two and a I'm in a shoe. Why
Coddleston
does the
Pie.
bird
Coddleston
sing?
Pie.
What
Coddleston Pie.
am I thinking
Coddleston Pie.
about? A
Coddleston Pie.
sky can
Coddleston
bird,
Pie.
but a bird can't fly. I don't remember any
Coddleston
of the
Pie.
Coddleston, Coddleston, Coddleston pie. That was lovely.
Also the best. He's
That was
so
really
good.
good. I love him.
Really don't like these two. I don't like their shtick. I don't think
No,
they're visually appealing.
no,
F for me.
they're F. I can handle that. Um, there he is.
Oh, this guy.
This fucking guy. Disgusting. A disgusting man. My favorite disgusting man. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm here. I'm back. That was unfortunate. My computer keeps freezing. Um, do I still have you, Maya? Uh-oh. I think, yeah, I'm still here. Maya's not. Um, I find this man putrid, and I like him for that reason. I think he is gross in exactly the way I need him to be. I'm gonna restart this call. Everything's gonna look very silly for just a second. They're gone. Um, Personally, if I had to choose, I would say, welcome back.
I'm back.
Let me fix this very silly looking. There we go. That should all look perfect now. Perfect.
Now, my
Okay.
internet exploded. My bad.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah. I'm sure you were just saying what you thought of the Swedish Chef, but if you could give me like a quick recap.
Literally all I've said over and over, because I couldn't think of anything else, was he is disgusting, but in a way that I respect.
Huge agree. I think the funniest thing about the Swedish Chef is just the fact that he has a human hand, a claim that no other Muppet can rival. And for me, that puts him in B tier, even
That's a good
though
B.
similar to Camilla, he kind of only has one joke.
Okay. Here's an issue. We only have 7 minutes. Can we do like a quick rapid fire to see how much we can get through?
Yeah, let's
Just
just
like
go
from the
lightning
gut.
round.
Okay.
Oh, New
New
Zealand,
Zealand.
D tier.
D
B
tier.
tier.
E?
B tier.
B is good. B is good. Oscar, A tier.
A tier. A
Even
tier.
S maybe. Uncle Travelin' Matt, fucking love that guy, B tier.
Cool.
Um, Red from Fraggle Rock, she is a lesbian, B tier.
Cool. Oh, A
Bert,
tier.
A tier.
A tier.
A tier Bert. Love that guy. Love his boyfriend. Murray, real good. I love his bit. He just goes up to people on the street and says, "Hey, have you heard of a word before?" And you know what? They probably have.
Probably have. B tier.
B tier.
Elmo.
You
Elmo
get
is
it.
A tier for me, but I could hear S tier.
A tier is fine.
Great. Zoe is also A tier for me. That's girl
Um,
Elmo.
that's girl Elmo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's piggy tier. He's piggy tier. Ernie is piggy tier.
Ernie is amazing. I fucking
I'm
love
gonna get
Ernie.
controversial. I like Ernie a little more than Bert.
That's fine. You know, they're not the same person. Like
Oh,
couples aren't just an entity.
what?
Gobo Gobo's real good. Gobo's just a sweet boy, but not much personality, B tier. Um Marjorie the trash heap, A tier. She's amazing. She's a bunch
Yeah.
of garbage with breasts and she sees the
Yeah.
future. Maybe.
Love that. Maybe.
Maybe. Boober's S tier. Boober's the best
Ooh,
Fraggle.
wait, is that a Fraggle? Okay, great.
He's the best Fraggle. He hates germs and loves cooking, um, and does laundry a lot.
I like that
Moki,
all the Fraggles have been portioned to the lightning round section so that I still don't know any of the Fraggles.
yeah, no, I didn't give you a chance to learn much. Yeah,
Oh,
well, you've heard a lot about Wembley.
I have-
Moki is like just every person you'll ever meet in a commune. I'm gonna give her a C.
Okay, Cookie Monster is piggy tier. He's Cookie
Cookie Monster
Monster.
is real fucking
Do I
good.
have to say more? He's Cookie Monster.
He's the Cookie
Snuffleupagus.
Monster.
Snuffleupagus is a B for me.
Snuffleupagus is fine. Oh, Rachel and Araxam both prefer Bert. That's kind of messed up. I respect it. It's just kind of messed up. Well, I also think that you could rank anyone into either Ernie or Bert. Like everybody is either an Ernie or a Bert, and I
Yeah.
think that says a lot.
Also, as I point out in the chat, that just means I'd be a good partner for them.
Yeah, that's so true. Big Bird's amazing. I fucking love
Bird
Big
is S
Bird.
tier.
Big Bird's probably S tier. Oh, that's everyone. We did it.
We followed that bird to the end.
Holy shit. Wait, is that really everybody?
I mean, we got animal, so
Yeah, that's the last person I got. Um we have
don't
4 minutes.
Let's do Columbo. We have time for Columbo.
Oh shit. What's an image of Columbo from the Muppets?
Oh, what about Yoda? We should rank Yoda.
Oh shit. Oh, the issue here
We'll
is
do
it's
Columbo and then Yoda,
okay, Columbo.
and we'll do
Um
our plugs.
a big issue about this, I can't really physically put them on the screen, so I'm gonna have to make do with a little magic, a little a little fun thing. Oh no, I can't do that either. I don't know how to put Columbo on this list. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's just say
Oh, there
where
we go.
we would put them, and then maybe after the fact, we can add them, or if
No,
we
I
make
got
like a
it.
post with this list on it.
Where do I put Columbo?
He's a B for me.
He's fine. I've never seen him on the Muppets.
Rachel, do you have strong feelings since you asked for Columbo to be ranked, or did you just want to like see where we'd put him? And I think see,
Yoda
it's
sucks.
ranking Yoda as a Muppet,
I
which
can't
is
fucking
different than
stand
just
him.
ranking Yoda,
Mm-mm. No,
right?
Yoda's the worst person I've ever fucking met.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa.
Yoda's a real motherfucker.
What the fuck are you saying to me?
Yoda literally is a motherfucker. I
I
will
cannot
kill
believe we
him.
have 2 minutes left in the show, and you're like, yo, also, by the way, huge controversial opinion, Yoda sucks.
Yoda fucking
I
sucks,
love
though.
Yoda.
Yoda's
I love
literally the
Yoda.
worst guy I've ever met.
I think Yoda is a good character. I think he is a good Muppet. Interaxum, I'm gonna disagree with you. I really like his voice. I think his voice is awesome.
His voice is good. He's a very funny little man because he would rather die than talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's
Um,
hilarious.
However,
I agree.
also he cannot be killed, and when somebody tried to kill him, he burned a library down.
That's true.
I can't fucking stand him. He's
Um,
going to hell.
I am
He's
gonna
out of
vouch
here.
for Yoda as I'm gonna vouch for Yoda being a funny little guy with a funny Frank Oz voice. I think he should be a B tier Muppet.
Okay. You know what I can do for you? This
What?
is this is a one-time
Fuck
only
you.
event.
No, no, don't do that to Yoda. Please, I'm begging you.
I'm gonna do a little stretchy stretch of Yoda.
I, I hate this. Okay, that's
There he
fine.
is. Now we're both fine about it. Also, actually, sorry, he's just taking up a little bit too much space. I'm just gonna. There he goes.
Let's do our
Um,
plugs and make
yeah,
way for the next program.
that's so true. This is the definitive Muppet list. We've got
Yeah,
Walter down below. We've got Yoda, a really tall Yoda to the right. Um, I feel
great.
good
Lissa,
about this.
anything to plug?
No. You know what? I'm good.
Fuck yeah. Don't look at anything.
Don't look
You
at
know what?
me.
I'm not plugging anything either.
I can
Go
plug the Patreon.
outside.
Go outside. Pay for the Patreon and then take a
Yeah.
fucking. Oh wait, I do have something to plug. Um,
Okay.
Laura Jane Grace is touring, and I'm gonna be going to her show in Worcester, and also Jeff Rosenstock is touring, and I'm gonna be going to a show in Philadelphia. So y'all should also support two artists that I like, and not think about your own tastes. Thank you.
Yeah. Do what Lissa tells you. She's in charge because she's on the computer screen.
I am
Um,
in charge.
I will plug the podcast Wizard Seeking Wizard. I'm on the latest episode. It's a really good time. And you can download it wherever you listen to podcasts. And stay tuned for the evening's programming. I believe Tawanda is up next drawing, and he's
Sure.
great. And we have so
So
many other friends doing cool things tonight as well. So
yeah,
don't
Rachel's
go anywhere.
very good Twitter show is coming up. And the end of our show is also coming up. Goodbye, everybody. Mwah.